Hi guys, Dr. Sippers here, and as I promised earlier, I am doing a review, and today it is the 5 Cybermen collector set. Now, I'm not sure, well I know that's its official name, but I'm not sure what places like Forbidden Planet were listing it. I think it was the Cyberman Army Builder Pack or something. And this is the Argos exclusive one, so maybe the reason it's collector set is because it's the Argos one. I'm not so sure. I wanted to get this, but when I saw in the Argos catalogue they had an only Argos one, and I saw it had a Cyber Leader, I thought that was the only difference. But when I was looking at it later on, I noticed that it had the Cyberman Pandorica Guard from the Pandorica Opens. And then I was talking to Turbo Jeremy Hammond, and he had got it the day before me, or 2 days before me, I can't remember, and he told me that they are a Good Man Goes to War Cybermen. As you can see, they don't have the Cyber Industries logo on their chest, which is epic, and they are a slightly different colour than the standard character building Cyberman. So not only do we get a cyber leader in this pack, every single Cyberman is different from the ordinary one. So now quickly I'm just going to have a brief look at the box, and then we will get them open. Oh, and I forgot to mention that it was in an Argos 2 for £15 offer on selected toys, and the only other Doctor Who products was the sonic screwdriver projector thing, the torch, but I really didn't want that sonic screwdriver projector torch because it's a horrible shape. And the only other thing I could think of buying was there was a Nerf gun in there, but I already had that gun. So guess what I bought? 2 of them. I bought 2 of these sets, and I could get the box to prove it, but it's in the other room. But I do have this to prove it. I bought 2. There's the other Cyber Leader. Right, quick look at the box. We got the character building logo up there. Doctor Who logo down the bottom. And it says 5 Cybermen collector set. 5 micro figure to display bases. And then you got a clear window. And then on the top, I've got proof it came from Argos, the Argos sticker. Nothing really up here except for the name. And then on the back, it shows the 3 Cybermen it includes, and tells you that there are 5 of them again. And then it gives you details about all the 3 Cybermen that are included. So ordinary Cybermen, Pandorica Guard, and Cyber Leader from the Good Man Goes to War. And 2 very nice pictures of the Pandorica Guard and the Cyber Leader. On the bottom we have got the important product information, and it says the contents are 3 Cybermen, 1 Cyber Leader, and 1 Pandorica Guard Cyberman. So they do list them different rather than 5 Cybermen. Okay then, there was a brief look at the box, and now I'm going to open them up for you so we can have a look at them. So I will see you in a bit. Okay then, here is the little cyber army you can build from buying this set, and as you can see it's very cute. And what I forgot to mention in the first part of the review was that one of the reasons, well no, not one of the reasons I bought it, because at Argos you only get to see the box after you got it sent down for you. I just love small boxes. In fact, someone mentioned it on my Revenge set review today, but yeah, with the Revenge set, I just loved it because of the small box. These boxes were so much smaller than I thought they were when I'd seen images of them. Okay, anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to review the 3 different Cybermen. So if we take the Cyber Leader, the Pandorica Guard, and an ordinary Cyberman, we will review them all individually so you can have a look at them all, because they are actually different from the, as I said, standard ones. I've got one of them here. I'm going to compare them. I now, just to say, have 13 Cybermen, character building Cybermen, so I will show you them later in an army. Just one suggestion we thought of. If you buy 2 of these sets from Argos for 2 for 15, you can change the head of one of the cyber leaders with a standard character building Cyberman, meaning you will have a next Doctor cyber leader, and you'll have another Good Man Goes to War Cyberman. The only problem is the heads are slightly different. Well, the head is a different colour from the body. Because, or is it? No. Yeah, it is. Because these ones, looking at them now, they are the ordinary character building ones are actually almost blue compared to these. Yes, they're a darker colour, but they do look blue. So you'll see that in a second. So there we go. Right, what shall we review first? Let's do the Cyber Leader first. So, Cyber Leader, here we go. As promised, I'm going to start off with the Cyber Leader. So, yes, as you can see from here, he is a very detailed figure. The standard Cyberman body with the Good Man Goes to War chest unit, and then we've got a new painted head and a brain, which actually is quite fascinating because all they've done is, it's just a head repaint, nothing different about it. They've just painted the brain onto the the rim of the helmet, as you can see. There, it's just been painted on. So it's a very simple way, but it's a very effective way. So if we show detail of this figure, around the head, it's just like the figure. They painted it black in all the right places, which is very good. And I'm not sure if I like these cyber leaders or not, because the thing is, the cyber controller was clearly superior to the ordinary Cybermen with his casing. But to be honest, the old cyber controller looks much more superior. But going on from that, the cyber leader was perfect before. You had your ranks. You had the standard Cyberman, the cyber leader with black handles. Maybe they should have given him a black chest plate, just so he stood out slightly more than just the black handles. And then you had the ultimate cyber controller with glowing eyes and a see-through head. Maybe they could have even made the cyber controller have this head, because it just shows it's with the black and the see-through head. It shows they're one step up from the cyber leader. But that all worked how it was. The ranks of Cybermen. Now you can't really ever have the cyber controller coming back because you got this guy. But having said that, it doesn't look like we're really going to see much of the cyber controller anymore. But that was such a cool design. It's quite good they've put it onto leaders, so you will see the awesome design in quite a recurring character with the Cybermen. So not all is bad. Anyway, onto the we've done the detail, haven't we? Well, just a bit of standard character building Cyberman detail down the chest there with the wires, and then the basic legs. So if we take the base off and we have a quick look at his articulation, the head does a 360. The shoulders, the arms don't do a 360 because of the handles, unless you turn his head sideways. No, it still doesn't because of the helmet. So his arms don't do a 360 at the shoulder, but they do a 360 at the wrist. Sometimes the hand comes off though. And they do a perfect 360 at the waist. And then the legs bend in and out like so. Yes, I really like this figure, so I'm giving it a well-deserved 10 out of 10. So on to the next figure, which is going to be the Cyberman Pandorica Guard. So here is the Pandorica Guard. He is a very, very nice little Cyberman. The rusting has been done a bit too much maybe, but then these figures are like cartoons, so the rust should be there to really, really stand out. It's hard to explain, but it's got to be obvious rust. It's got to be in your face to match up with the rest of the theme of character building. You probably really don't get that, but I tried to explain anyway. What I love about this figure is it shows a non-lazy side to character options. It has the new colour of Cybermen, so the good man goes to war Cybermen, not the old one, character building ones. Yet it still retains the Cybers Industries chest plate like it actually had. It was before the new design came in. So they haven't just brought out a whole new range of painted Cybermen for this set and then just shoved an old one in and given it a bit of extra detail. No, they painted it like the new ones and still gave it some old detail. So, which is good because they haven't just taken an old one. They took the time to make it match the new ones, which is great. Onto the detail. As you can see, we have got a very obvious slit down the face where it would open up and the skull would come out. Yes, the rusting goes all over the body, but none on the back. That is just a standard Cyberman. What I like is they filled in the hole where his arm should be, which is very good. And yes, the detail on this figure is quite amazing. Hang on. There we go. It's really well done. A very browny rust effect to it. And then we've got the standard Cyberman body underneath, like before. Yes, I'm still drinking water. Right, if we take the base off, like before, the articulation is head does a 360. It's pretty much exactly the same, but it is. Arm doesn't do a 360. It might like that. No, it doesn't. I know I did that before, but I thought I was using the other one, so I thought it might do it on this side. I don't know. So yeah, no articulation, no 360 in the shoulder, 360 in the hands, and like before, it does sometimes come off. And then we got 360 at the waist. Better it didn't come off that time than the side leader. And then we also, as I've just shown, not 360, I'm not concentrating, movement, articulation in the legs, so they bend forwards and backwards to give the walking effect. Yes, overall, this is yet again a great figure, so it's going to get another 10 out of 10 from me. Now I'm starting to feel I just give every figure 10 out of 10. But this ordinary Cyberman still deserves 10 out of 10, like the others in the set, because the ordinary Cybermen got a 10 out of 10 for me instantly. I wanted one so bad, and when I found one in the packs, I was so happy. But this one is an updated version. I can't wait till they bring out updated versions on the actual figures. And yeah, the paint's different. Now, it doesn't show up perfectly on camera, but before I brought that in, you wouldn't really have noticed the difference. But as you can see, there is a difference in the paint, and it shows up more in real life. But that one is obviously a lot darker and has got a blue tint to it. I prefer... I'm not sure which one I prefer, because now looking at it through the camera, that one looks more like metal. And that's more shiny. I think that would be my favourite colour, to be honest, the original. But then the chest design obviously has got to be the new one, because, well, it's the new one. So if I just take him away because you've seen him before, and then take a look at this new design, the head is exactly the same, just a different colour. And then the new design on the body is the new chest plate, and they've done it very well. And then down onto the rest of the body, the lines aren't so bold black, these armour lines, but still they are there, like before. And yes, we've got the black eyes with the teardrops still, and that's all very good. taking the base off, we've got articulation 360 of the head and no 360 at the shoulders. 360 at the hands, and yes, again they do come off slightly. And then we have 360 at the waist and bend the legs like that. Just for a bit of notice, because when I did my 11 Doctors set review character building, people asked me, do they come apart? Well, that gave me the idea to every time I review a character building, just do at least one example of how they come apart. So these Cybermen figures, all the same, come apart at the head. This is the standard way they come apart. I'm sure you can take the arms off and then the legs off their joint, but I don't really want to because that's not how they are meant to come apart. And then it also comes apart at the waist like that. So these Cybermen, like most figures, fit into 3 pieces when they break up, which is awesome. So yes, you've got some way of destroying them for a character building adventure or something else like that. So if I quickly put him back together, I can give you my final thoughts for the set. But I'm not going to stop the video because I've got a lot of editing to do on this one already. So I'm just going to quickly just put them all in front of the camera. Not every single one, just the 3 different ones. So there we go. There are the 3. And at the start I had all 5. That looked so good. Before I took them away, I decided to take a picture of them, and now it's my desktop wallpaper on my computer, and it looks so cool. So that scene where there were 5 of them, that's my wallpaper. Right, final thoughts. Well, I love it. Yeah, it's got to get 30 out of 30 for me. I know there are 5 figures, but only 3 difference. So yeah, I'm doing it out of 30. Definite 30 out of 30. I would seriously recommend trying to get the Argos one over the ordinary one. But then, having said that, if you just want an army of Cybermen, a pure army, then it might be easier for you to hunt down the standard one. So you get more Cybermen for the same price, rather than variants. Then just wait till you get the Cyber Leader from Wave 2 of the figures, which might be a recommendation from me. But I'm definitely going to try and hunt down the ordinary one as well, because I need an army of Cybermen for my upcoming project. If I get the other set, I'll have 18 of them. Now, I think I said that I'd show you all my Cybermen. I'm not going to today. I'll save that for a character building collection update, because if you look over here, I have now built my Time of the Angels set, which I've had for ages. So now I've got quite a big collection, and I ordered Restack off eBay because I really wanted her, and I got bored of looking, and that means all I got to do is buy the Spider off eBay, and then I've got to hunt down the rares off eBay, because the way I thought of it, there were just 2 figures I needed to find, because there was no way I was going to find the other 2. I know it's quite possible, but I just don't really want to waste my money on it, to be honest, just getting loads and loads of duplicates when I could be spending it on Series 6 figures and stuff. So, ignoring the rares, I thought, right, let's get Restack and the Smiler, and then find the rares eventually. And I'm ignoring the super rares, because, yeah, they're just ridiculous. Like, even the commonest 2 of the super rares, Projected Angel and the Raggedy Doctor, they sell on eBay for £160, which is just stupid when you could get them for £2 if you were lucky. So yes, definitely recommend this set. Thanks for watching this, guys, and I will see you soon.